Nathan, terrific performance this afternoon. 5-1 win over Plymouth Argyle. What an afternoon.
I've got to be honest with you, the first half display is as good as I've seen. I could wax lyrical about it, but the football we played was something to be really proud of. Me and my staff work long hours, and we do it to achieve things like that. And I'm not getting carried away. I'm not over-eulogising in any kind of way, but I thought we were wonderful. We were absolutely scintillating, the passing, the movement, and these are in a false position, so anyone would expect it. League position wise, you think, well, okay, that might have happened, but they're in a false position. The front four they've got are very, very good at this level, really good. But I just thought our performance, and I said I won't speak about anyone, but I thought our performance was superb. First half was absolutely wonderful, and then the pleasing thing was we kept that up second half as well, because it's easy to take your foot off the gas. They've changed the 4-5-1, really sat in, which was tactically right, I think, without being disrespectful to anyone from Derek Adams' side. And then I thought we were right that second half, and we should have scored 2 or 3 more, which would have made it even more sort of scintillating. But look, if somebody offered me this result at the beginning of the day, I'd have been handled.
It was wave after wave of attacks first half, wasn't it? And as you said, it couldn't have been 1-0 before James Collins got the opener, but first of his hat-trick. A great afternoon for James.
It was a great afternoon. I think he's had to toil away and thing, because he's the 9, if you like, and others play off him and he takes the batter in. It's a bit like when Hills plays. But no, look, he's done superb today, because I think he's only had probably 4 chances and he scored 3. And other games he's had equal amount of chances and that. So it's really pleasing that he scores in those. But some of the goals were wonderful. The play, the ball for his hat-trick was fantastic. But the ball from JJ and the build-up play and the movement was something I'm very, very proud of, because we work so hard on it. We work so hard on our attacking play, and it's great to see it come off like that. It really is.
Elliot Lee obviously got the second, but a great break from Jack Stacey down the right to feed Harry Cornick, and he's gone across with his shot and he's parried out to Elliot, and he's in the right place to put it in.
Well, Harry's turning into a proper player. Really, I thought he was excellent today. Look, you couldn't single out anyone, because I thought everyone was wonderful today, and I just think he did all the right things. And I said we were really in the ascendancy then, and it would have been a difficult side to control us then. And I'm really proud of them. I'm really proud of how they've gone about their work today. Just everything about it, the energy, the pressing, the work rate, how the back four defended, just right throughout it. But look, I'm pleased to see strikers scoring and attacking players scoring, and obviously James Justin, who's one of our own.
Well, he certainly is one of our own, and I think what do we count? He assisted one, he won the penalty for another, and obviously he scored the third himself, which was another great move. But he's shown great determination to finish that off, hasn't he?
Yeah, and as I said, I thought he was brilliant all afternoon. He's better when he plays there, but just the movement of him, the timing of his runs, how he went, he was like piercing really in some of his runs, and he just took people out of the game, and that's top end movement and athleticism, and then with the weight to pass that the footballers had given him. Look, he proved a real potent weapon, and that's some credit to the referee for that decision, because Lot would have just played on, and when they had the block shot they wouldn't have think, but it was the right decision. He had a real good chance, it was blocked, but let's put it back for forever. And I thought we should have had another penalty as well, if I'm honest, because that was a stonewall penalty for me, but we can't be too greedy.
Well, we're settled for 5, and you said about Elliot Lee's great pass for Colo's third and the 5th goal. Elliot Lee on any other day probably gets man of the match as well. He was outstanding, wasn't he?
He was, but if I'm honest, any other day Glenn Ray gets man of the match. I thought Glenn Ray was a rock. Sonny Bradley, Matty Payson hardly lost a header or anything, but I thought Glenn Ray was just wonderful there. Real provided that balance for us to then go and be the attacking prowess and to show the attacking prowess we did. But look, Elliot Lee was superb. We like him in that position. He's a brave little kid. He wants to get the ball. Whether he's man to man, whether he gets space, whatever he is, his movement, his pass, just superb. But he was part of a very good team performance today, and I said, for the calibre of opposition we came up against, we're in a false position, trust me on this. I think that's as good a performance as I've seen since I've been here.
You always say you enjoy watching our games the most when you sit down and watch 5 or 6 games a week. whatever it is, you're probably going to enjoy this one with a glass of red and the dog tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, well look, I do, because I'm proud of how we play. I'm proud of our structure and how we move the ball and the things we do and how we work and so on. And look, there's some good sides in this league, so I'm enjoying watching one or two good sides in this league as well. But I'm very proud of the work we do, and we work hard. We work hard. The staff work hard. The players work hard. The environment's just wonderful in terms of race, and they buy into what we do. And I couldn't ask for more as a manager. And I said, the club at the minute is in a good place, and that's sort of cemented our place, in that top six, because we have good ambitions this year.
6 wins in the last 8 league games. It is now 5 unbeaten in the league. We're unbeaten here all season, going back to last March. It really is. We say it every week, but gathering momentum firmly in those playoff places now with a bit of a cushion.
Well, I think what you have to understand is we gathered momentum from the time when we got to the summer of whether it was 2016-17 and we signed those players and we brought them in. That was when the momentum started. We feel we've always been building for this level, and we feel that we're well equipped to do well at this level. So yeah, the momentum for this season we're gathering and so on. But look, it's been a project. It's been a work in progress for a long time, and I'm very proud of our club. I'm really proud of our club today, because there was 33 scouts here from Championship and Premier League clubs today, in terms of watching the game because of international weekend and so on. And they'll be coming back, because that was a wonderful performance, and I'm proud of how the fans turned out. There's over 10,000 fans here, so the performance matched the levels of commitment they showed, and it's a good day for us.
Palace turned the music up again, so we'll end the interview here. Well done today, Nathan.
Cheers, thank you.